I think we have Superjj on the line. Let's see if we can get him. Superjj, do you hear us?
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, well, congratulations on your victory. I think I would have rather watched you play, but it's been nice. So let's just go ahead and just get this out of the way. How's your season been for you? Tell us what you think about HPL, what went right and what went wrong, etc.
What went right? I had a start went right and the end not that right, I guess. Yeah, no, it was fine. I learned a lot. It was like my first bigger tournament, I guess. It was not bad. I learned a lot about tournament. It was a nice experience, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like that's sort of the evolution that you've gone through. Early on, you were cool as a cucumber. You were just kind of sipping tea or whatever it was, and you looked totally relaxed. You were 100% focused, and a couple unlucky moments. Suddenly, I could feel like the stress was getting to you.
I was a bit annoyed. If you're getting nut drawn by druids every time, it's a bit annoying.
Yeah, I mean, that will affect anybody, but again, this is a moment to learn from. Card games are often a test of your ability to persevere through those kinds of situations and keep playing what's made you a winner in the past. And so talk to us about that. Where was the first moment where you realized, you know what, I am good at Hearthstone, maybe I should pursue this?
I don't know. It's like when you play a tournament, meanwhile you will just, or if you're getting into some harder qualifiers or this tournament, you're just asking yourself, yeah, can I do that? And it's like, yeah, if you have to enjoy it. That's the main reason, I guess. If you enjoy it and you like what you're doing, I think continue, right?
Well, let's talk about something you're enjoying a lot right now. I don't know if you are right this second, but as of this morning in a little while, you were #1 on your server in ranked play with the Zoo deck, something we haven't seen a lot from you this season. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just sneaking around with Zulok, and only Patron was getting a bit boring, so I just tried a bit something new in Zoo, changing some new old cards in, Dark Iron Dwarf or Argent Squire, because Flame Imp is not that good against the hunters. So yeah, just trying a bit with Zulok, and it's like this meta is getting a bit standard at the moment, if you can call it. The usual decks are getting played over and over again. That can, it can get boring. So I just try something new.
Trying something new is always good, but what's not boring is that a new set's coming out. And I guess some of your brief thoughts on that. What do you think of what's happening right now, and what direction do you see it taking?
I was at Gamescom and casting for Blizzard there. And I'm actually pretty excited. This is good new stuff. It will be a lot more controlish and more controlish, or it will be more about deck synergy. I can say I like the new set a lot, and I'm really excited. The Inspire mechanic seems really slow and not working on paper, but in general it works really well. If you actually play it, it was really awesome. At Gamescom, we could just test that. It was really sweet.
So you actually played with the cards at Gamescom?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's awesome.
A little unfair. I want to play with it.
It was really cool. I was casting some show matches there with the new cards. It's really cool. It's good new stuff. It's good new stuff. Believe me, guys.
All right, so Superjj, what was your favorite moment of all season? What was your best play or the best play against you? What moment stands out in your mind?
The best moment, I think it was the double Force of Nature double.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Draw.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, that was such a weird spot to be in, because Force of Nature double Savage Roar is already rare enough. Double Force of Nature Savage Roar, we never see it that way.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. No, it was. The format is interesting, but not my favorite one. But it's something different, I guess, in the end. Yeah, I guess it's fine to try it out in the end. Yeah, but what else do we have? You can tech a lot more than in our tournaments. That's maybe something, right?
Well, that was something that I really looked forward to, was seeing how players actually adjust on the fly to things. Because when you're playing a normal tournament, you register your 30 cards in 3 different decks. Those are your decks no matter what. If you see a guy abusing a mechanic, you can punish them for abusing that mechanic, and that changes the whole dynamic. Like now, what adjustments does he have to be making, and then do I have to be making, like levels after levels? You know, what's the furthest that you've gone with this in terms of that thought process?
It gets sometimes it's sometimes hard to mind game your opponent, right? It's like it can get almost impossible, I would say, because you need to like sometimes like you want to mind game against your opponent and he wants to mind game against you, and then it's getting pretty random. Like I recognized the later the season got, the harder it got to mind game somebody.
All that familiarity.
So people were improving in that, and when it goes getting a little bit more random. But in total, I guess I would say in total it's like nice to have something new to the Conquest. I didn't quite figure out what is the perfect way, so I'm looking forward to it. Like I think the player who like sees the upcoming decks better will always have an edge. But if you have like the thing is like what I saw, it was like a lot Druid in the end then, and if you have like a lot of Druid, it's getting like hard to counter it sometimes. So you have like tier 1 decks, and if people just play that, you can of course counter them. But if they just start changing decks suddenly, it's getting suddenly much harder. Because when you can't predict your opponent anymore, so it's getting a bit more random. But it was sweet. It was sweet. It was a good experience.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm glad to hear your thoughts on the season. Again, I would have loved to watch you play your last match, but, you know, happy to take a win, I guess, however you get it. It's, again, been fantastic watching you all season. I personally am very impressed with what I saw. You know, again, your first really big event that's been happening, and I think that if you keep this kind of stuff up, learn from your mistakes, and also hone in on what you've done right, because you've done a lot of that this season as well. Don't take that away from yourself. You have a good future in Hearthstone. Congratulations on your season, the way it's been going, and it's been a pleasure watching you all this time.
Thank you.